Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon does that say Hunter? I said it yesterday. I said, man, we have not really had the Hunter lately. I would have known because we would have had that cute little dog barking around. Bark, bark. Hunt 5 shroomers. I said 5 shroomers? I can't even talk today, apparently. Oh, cough, cough. Shroomers, huh? 5 of them? I think we can handle that. We are almost done with this hunting quest, and when we're done with this hunting quest, I don't know what we're gonna do with our lives. Can I end my Gungeon streak at this point? Is it even a streak when you're doing like deathless runs? Can I say that I've had a streak? Can I like edit my episode titles to be like, guy has 999 streak and lich kills, and will you believe me? Is it true? Connie says pet the dog. Oh crap, Connie's here. Oh, we can't play as a hunter. Restart run. Look, the dog gets the pets when the dog gets the items. That's how it works. Positive reinforcement, baby. I ain't giving out no gold stars for participation, dog. You gotta give me the good stuff. Give me some of those sweet keys. We had a lot of keys in the last run, good lord. I think. Crap, now I gotta think. Yeah, no, we had the inability to get the Mimic Tooth necklace. Next floor we picked up like 5 keys. Yeah, okay, I roughly remember last run now. Pretty good run. That viewer says, Paradox, but you're actually just the convict. I do find it very amusing when you kind of roll Paradox into an existing character. Like, you roll Paradox with like, I guess it's not gonna be the lockpick, but like you could roll Paradox with the bullet sword and then contact immunity, and it's like, oh, I'm almost the bullet. I do find that to be a very amusing Paradox start. It doesn't happen all that often. Maybe it just feels like it happens more often because at the beginning of the runs, you're just gonna be using your starting guns anyways, you know? Like, you're just gonna be using Bean Gun or whatever the hell it is from the Convict. You're just gonna be using, you know, weird Skull Gun from the robot. Maybe that's why it just feels like you're one of the other characters, because you just have their starting weapon, and I mean, to be honest, that's like 90% of the effort right there. 90% of the work. Okay. Winchester. Not a great weapon, but it is something that we can definitely use for a few floors. Connie says, didn't you recently get the shotgun with the picture, basically just the convict? It's definitely happened. Ah, damn it. I tried to catch the bullet with my face. Every goddamn time we enter that side of the room, there's a shotgunner there and he shoots the water barrel. Every single time. I mean, they're getting 2-shot by the Winchester rifle this early. That's pretty good. I like that. Now, there is technically a way that I can open up the door even if we don't have another, or the fireplace, even if we don't have another water barrel. The mail gun will fire poison, which will allow us to open it. So, let's fight our boss, see what happens. If we get a key, maybe we can get a water barrel in there. If not, well, whatever, we'll figure it out. Definitely not my ideal first fight, but don't even know if I'm hitting at all, but just keep firing. Keep firing, a-holes. You all know what I mean, but does that make it any better or any worse? I was in the middle of my dodge roll when I got hit by that bullet. I feel a little bit cheated there. I'll call it. I feel a little bit cheated there. I was already moving when that bullet impacted. Hey man, that's why I say that the Trigger Twins are the most annoying first floor boss. Let's grab our plunger. Well, now we don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. Thank God. And in that case, let's go buy a couple of keys, because I want to open up this red chest and be extremely disappointed by the weapon we get out of it. What'd I say? My God, it's like he knew. Oh, by the way, there's our water barrel. Good spot for it too. Impossible to access, so. And the other chest was red. Let's get the heck out of here. Thank you, water barrel. Thank you, shotgunner. Thank you, red chest. I'd like to thank the Academy. Shroomer. I don't know, if I snap them like I'm Thanos here, does that actually count for our hunting quests? I don't know if transmogrification counts, because you're not killing them, you're just turning them into something else, but I assume snapping works. We are in fact killing them, right? I do enjoy that nothing leaves a corpse when you do this, which I've never really thought of as being particularly helpful, but I guess it is, because if enemies snap, crackle, pop, then, you know, they don't explode into bullets or anything like that. Here I'm just using the gun like it's an okay weapon. Well, there's Shroomer! There's 3 Shroomers down. So if it counts, hopefully it does count, and we're, you know, halfway there. All right, now we're gonna go to the better weapon, Winchester. It's like, wait a minute, that's completely incorrect. I don't know, you know, I've got myself thinking now, if we somehow luck into another duct tape, I think I would be willing to duct tape freeze gun onto the plunger. Because think about it, you'd have infinite ammo. It is still a freeze gun. It would do a little bit more damage to bosses, not much, but... but then now that I think about it, it'll do no freezing to the dragon or any of the lich phases, so that doesn't sound very good, does it? You know, a gun doesn't have to work on the bosses for it to be viable, but it certainly helps. Malanito, welcome! How you doing, long time no see? What's going on? I feel like that's been happening a lot lately. A lot of long time no see people hopping back onto the stream saying hi. Makes my heart all aflutter. Wondering whatever happened to that guy. Sometimes I don't want to know. I mean, statistically speaking, probably someone whose name that you've heard on these Gungeon runs has probably died by now. Which is very, you know, macabre, but also probably technically true. I came here for the sick dodges. I thought you were gonna, I misread it. I initially thought you said sick doges. I came here for those sick doges, man. Pet the doge. I'm actually trying, I can't. You gotta wait for a room to finish first, I guess. Man, Winchester is so bad. It can't even one-shot those guys anymore. It can only one-shot bulletkins on the first floor. Actually, can it one-shot them on the second floor proper? Maybe the oubliette has a slightly higher enemy damage, like enemy health, than second floor proper or something? I don't know. These Gungeon streams are a discount death note, says Connie. Who would you write in the book? You think it would work if you write someone's handle? Like, do you think if you had a death note and you wrote Abe Clancy, it would work? Or would, like, Abe Clancy, the accountant in Pennsylvania, just, like, suddenly have a heart attack? And then you'll have to live with that knowledge. That was you. You got the wrong man. How exact do you think you... well, let's be honest, I've never actually seen Death Note, but how exact do you have to be with that? Could you just say, like, this guy? Like, could you say Abe, or could you say, the man on the subway who bumped into me? And would it know? I guess the question is it more like a genie, or like a good genie or an evil genie? Is it a good Death Note or an evil Death Note? Oh. Oh, good, more damage. Only on bosses, apparently. Oh, Lord. I really should have just bought the mailbox. I wanted to be disappointed by the red chest, and goddamn it, I was. Throw that garbage. The gun says Molinito. Which one? I have so many garbage guns. And yes, I think that Bundle of Wands is okay, but for room clearing, I gotta use my garbage guns. Gotta say Bundle of Wands for the bosses. I'm talking specifically to you, YouTube commenter, who I don't remember the name of, but I haven't responded to the comment yet, but I will after this run. Maybe, and if not, this is your response. This is your acknowledgement. Dun, 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 dun. Winchester can just go, like, freaking unload its shells into the garbage can as far as I'm concerned. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, we have better weapons all of a sudden. Now that we have the pox cannon, it's better for everything. I think we're ready to get out of here. We'll just buy a key and then open some chests. And we can afford the ammo belts. Let's grab that as well. We're not gonna, you know, refill our current guns, but this will be for the future. Oh, good. Charmed bow. What kind of a run is this? This is like the worst items. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wanna open up the brown chest because whenever I see a brown chest in a room like this, I'm like, okay, what's the chance that that's gonna be a freaking, like, rainbow chest? Well, apparently in this case, it's 0. That's okay. One day it'll be a rainbow chest and you'll be like, wow, the luck, streamer luck. And you're gonna conveniently forget about the 100 times I've wasted keys opening up brown chests that only gave me like 5 cash, 5 money. And I'll laugh and laugh. Connie says, gotta admit, chatting through my phone is kind of cumbersome. I mean, that's on you. Man, is just infinitely better than the Winchester. It poisons them and it kills them in 2 shots as opposed to 3 shots with the Winchester. So good. Hold on. I see that comment in chat. Mr. Clark Nova, welcome. How do you know if it's a rainbow chest? I mean, you don't. That's why I check. That's why I check, and that's why I'm always disappointed. Who Dat viewer says by opening it. How do you know? By opening it. Pretty much. Molly Nito says, Abe, are you gonna try Hyperlight Drifter? You know what, I really should. How would you feel, I'm saying you as everyone, how would you feel about a new, like, series, like a Let's Play series where I play highly acclaimed games that I never played before. Because people always tell me about freaking Hyper Light Drifter, saying you're gonna love it, and yet I never freaking play it. I've got a lot of games that people say you're gonna love it, and yet I never freaking play it. And I know Hyper Light Drifter is highly acclaimed. Mr. Clark Nova says 10 out of 10. I would watch Hyper Light Drifter. I think I have it. I think I have it on Epic, which makes me only partially not want to play it. But I would hold my nose and suffer through launching that launcher. Abe plays the classics. Abe plays the games that you remember. Abe, I'm trying to think of like a title. Classic Abe wouldn't work because, you know, it's not a classic me. It's a new me. This is the new me, just like the old me. This guy's pretty bad when he's frozen. But he did use 400 ammo in this gun. Maybe 300, I don't know. Abe plays the hits. Abe hits. Right, there it is. Forgot what weapon I was using. I was thinking about using the Phoenix, but it's definitely a better gun. Abe plays what chat says. Chat bribes Abe to play video games using cheers. I mean, that's basically what we're doing anyways. I would do it. You know, it's gotta be within the terms of service, so probably no cute cuties, but everything else would probably be up for grabs. Is emulation on the table? I mean, that's a weird one because who's watching the watchers? You know, who is anyone at Twitch, like, do they care if people emulate games? Can I only emulate games that I like personally own? What if I had a virtual copy of those games? Is that okay for emulation? At that point, you're talking not only about what I'm willing to do, but what other people themselves think morally is appropriate. And when you're dealing with something like Twitch and the litigiousness of things like Nintendo, then you are starting to be like, okay, well, hold up now. We can't play this. Mahogany? I'll take a mahogany. I mean, there's some games that I'll freaking plug in my Nintendo and play. Play them the original way, having to blow into the cartridge and everything. Jesus, my guns are so bad. Look, I spent a key on this damn gum. Gun? Gun. I'm gonna use it. I spent a key on gum, I'd be very disappointed. Now candy, sweet candy, I would take. Is this a good weapon for this situation? It doesn't feel like it. Oh, geez, I don't know. Go ahead, Pox Cannon. Use all the ammo in my room clearing gun. Why not? Next floor is gonna suck. If you own a copy, technically it's legal to emulate it. Says Nambi. I mean, well, you know, talk to your lawyer before asking about emulation, first of all. But it is just easier to ignore the problem entirely by just not emulating. But I've emulated things in the past. Always things that I've owned. Oh, good. Hot rock. This run is hot. Ask your doctor if emulation is right for you. Remember to take a break every 15 minutes, and if your emulation lasts longer than 4 hours, talk to your doctor. Guess we're gonna go. Bronx Bomber says if the game is discontinued, it should be legal to emulate it. Well, I mean, that is if it's abandoned, right? It still might not be legal to emulate it, but no one's gonna come after you is the idea. By the way, the Abe Clancy channels does not encourage any sort of piracy or emulation. Talk to your doctor instead. Okay, we got the egg. I'll have an egg. Oh man, eggs actually sound really freaking delicious right about now. You know what I need to do? I've got some sausage to cook up. I kind of want to make some breakfast burritos. Oh, it sounds so good. The problem for me is whenever I'm, done with the stream for the day, I don't want to cook. I just want to put something in the oven, sit down, eat, and then go to sleep. I'm tired and cranky. Arcatraz says, it's why I loved the Free Space 2 developers. Game's completely shut down, may as well release the source code. A few older games have done that. I know that, I think Doom at this point has just probably been reverse engineered. I don't know if the original Doom released their source code. I know that the original Descent games released their source code, and so you can just buy the game and then install whatever, third-party created launcher you want for it. It is nice when companies do that, but of course, the problem is, at this point in software, everything is so damn complex that you can't really do that anymore. It's not like you can just release the game and say, yep, here's the source code for everything. It's all written for like Unity, or it's written for the ID engine or something like that, and then you can't really release the source code for that because you're still using the code, and you're still using the code a decade later because, the sound engine system is the same as what it was like 5 years ago, so it's not like you're actually able to freely release that code. Maybe you don't even own it, maybe you just licensed it. You don't have the permissions to do that. If someone licenses the audio engine code, they can't release that. Oh, we got a free library that allows us to, whenever you shoot a gun at a wall, it creates a decal on the wall that's dynamic bullet hole generation. But we can't release that because we don't own that code, so we can't release that code. We have a bit of code in the game that enables the world space to be reflected cheaply and easily in mirrors because we didn't want to write it ourselves. But we can't release that code. Just a lot of complications. You're not gonna really see that anymore in the future. Smaller games maybe, but the more complex the game, the more moving parts there are, and the less likely it is that companies could even freely release the code. They don't own it. Not all the time, anyways. Also, Arcatraz is a nerd! Plays free space. Nerd! Nerd. What does Egg do? Well, hey, Brendan Toad, welcome. How you doing today? Are you trying to hope that you can, you know, actually survive as a rock man on today's FTL run? I don't know if we're gonna play FTL. I'm just making conversation. The Egg is a full heal, or you can get the Advanced Dragon Serpent out of it, or you can get a free item if you hold it. So it's actually got a lot of uses. But you can only pick one, which I really like for an item. You know, it's what do you want in your run? Do you want a full heal? Do you want a free item? It's like a wild card. Take a pick. Do you want to make your run easier? Do you want to make your run harder, or do you need to survive? Arcatraz says, took a long time to love the Free Space games, had to forgive them for not being Descent. They did title themselves as Descent, didn't they? Also, nerd. Bard of Bodrich, welcome. Connie says, it's midnight on a school week. I'm gonna see you later. These lectures are killing me. Well, have a good night, Connie. Make sure to take lots of notes. I'm curious what class you're in though, Connie. Can you like, can you sneak me into your class? Like, do like a Discord stream, prop your phone open, and I can just like be, nodding to the teacher and trying to learn along with you. Oh, you know what? Full heal at her is kind of interesting. Is there anything that we want? We're gonna be able to buy everything. I just wanted to check if this had a synergy. Let's go fight our boss. We have no ammo for anything that's good. And Skeleton Gun is garbage. So, I don't know, we'll use this. I guess we'll just use the sniper rifle. This is gonna take all the ammo and then some. Bad dodge roll. Also, the Phoenix is going to anger this guy, but that's actually like perfect. Well, it helps if I actually had like ammo in my gun in that moment. All right, let's try to actually dodge. Freeze Ray's out of ammo, unfortunately. Bad roll. I tried to just hug the wall on that one. I'm just using the skeleton head gun for bullets, because I really hate the beam form of it. Ah, my gun reloaded! Dun, 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 dun. How embarrassing would it be to actually like die to this guy? Mud says, Old King has never hit me, I dodge his whole floor. I should learn. What a fun boss when you have Casey, what an annoying boss when you don't. I don't know why, but today in particular, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. Why did I come to this floor? Why do I push for the like 55-minute Gungeon runs? Thank you, dog. I should just, you know, finish the game as quickly as possible, right? Well, we're out of ammo for yet another gun, but we have Ruby Carbine. So it turns out I'm very glad I picked up the Carbine. Mud says, I'm not even supposed to be here today. Who Dat Viewer says, every time I fight him, I almost die. It's always such an adrenaline rush. It is a rush when you fight him, I suppose. He's a tough nut. I'm gonna buy the armor and then lose the health. Disposable says, now I'm curious, where were you supposed to be then? That's a good question, Mud. If you weren't supposed to be here, where were you supposed to be, huh? 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 Jesus, I don't know. I'm gonna buy ammo. That's how scared I am of not having any more ammo. What the heck? Oh, just this. Nobody cares about that item. Mud says, my clerk's reference didn't land apparently. No, I get the reference, but you still have to answer the question. You see, the joke here is that we're referencing literally what you said as opposed to what you meant. Ponte never said. That's a good point. I don't know where he was supposed to be, actually. Oh my god, I actually have like a good gun now. This is the first time this has ever happened to me this run. Aim could still use a little bit of work, apparently. Man, I am just burning through ammo, ain't I? Thank God we picked up that ammo belt early. But we haven't had like a single ammo drop show up on the entire run, so I figured I just needed to buy the ammo on the last floor, and I'm glad I did. Disposable says, did you forget the crest again? Did you not see where I just was? Inaccurate, you got like 2 ammo drops so far. So you remember that I had 2 ammo drops show up on the run, but you don't remember where I just was. Man, your memory is worse than mine is. Freaking ammo, let's go. I really am coming down sick, huh? It's possible. Ooh. Get him. Key men must die. It's not a memory issue, it's their anticipation for the imminent monster train. Bog, we're gonna finally get googly eyes. Okay, start with Table Tech Blank. In 8 credits, we will come back and buy gold amulet, and then this will be the easiest run of all time. Still need more. Disposable says, I'm in Monster Train withdrawal. And the only solution is more cowbell. I don't know the words to this song, Something, something, fear the Reaper. I mean, I'll open you. Oh, I'll open you, all right. Oh, there's a little bit of chest humor there. All right, I cannot steal, but I will buy. Heck is this ammo? Ironically, what I've been complaining about, but I don't really want to get like 3 curse for that. Amazing chest ahead. It's ammo. We've done it. Good luck. Look, it's a weird strategy, but if it works, it ain't stupid, right? Oh. 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 And now you're gonna be immune to the freeze, but what's done is done, right? Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's not the right gun. Ah! I panicked. Ooh. Now there's a gun I haven't seen in a long time. Are we ready to just like black hole the world? Oh, I think so. Oh, I think so. Mud says, I like dueling laser. I had it on the wrong slot. Dueling laser is pretty okay. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Dueling laser is pretty okay. Really good for bosses, because you can just, just use it for, like, burst damage. So, rip money, while we're using black hole gun, enemies won't really drop cash anymore. So rip, bud. But you know what? We don't really need money. They will drop money if they die to something else, but if they die to the black hole, they don't drop any cash. All right, that was very good. Very easy. Big laser, go burr. Yo, is this gonna turn everyone into a chicken? Yep. I've created a black hole. A black hole that turns enemies into chickens. Like, very sorry to the freaking enemies that got turned into chickens. Feed the void, it needs the cash more than you do, I guess. Is that where all my money is going? To the evil eldritch being that lives inside of this black hole. All right, table tech blanks plus gold amulet is really all that I need, let's be honest. This is pretty good. You just walk into a room, flip a table, and everything's dead. Or you flip like 4 tables. Is this the room where I can move them all? Let's see. It is! They're just one big line of coffins. I don't know why that amuses me so much that they've like clipped into each other. It does though. Ooh. A trash shotgun. Aw, crap. I've not been paying attention how many shroomers we fought. Episode title, ASCII art flipping a table. I mean, we're at that point now. We'll get it, we'll get it. For the first 3 floors before we only bought this stuff last floor because the shopkeeper just had it all together. Hey, do you want table tech blanks and gold amulet? Here you go. Here you go, bud. Hey, bud. What's going on, bud? Spice. We'll fight the wallmonger, and then we'll go for spicy spice. What do we want? Probably this. Actually, do I have ammo in this gun? How much ammo? 120. Run's about to get even more spicy. Let's go. Pretty much. It didn't even shoot anything. I had one bullet left. I want my bullet, damn it. I want my bullet and I want it now. Wait for it, wait for it. Just one of the least effective ways of handling the wallmonger fight, but there you go. How about that's a good way of ending my deathless save file? I'll just get crushed by the wallmonger. I never did learn if Ring of Ethereal Form can keep you alive. I never did figure that out. If you can avoid getting crushed by being behind the wallmonger. That'll be how I end my deathless run. It'll be testing whether or not you can get crushed when you're not even there. You should try it next time. You should try it and then tell me how it works, huh? Okay, I need 1 more credit. You know what? There you go. There you go. There's our spice. Now, what are we gonna sell? We do not need the crossbow. We do not need the Winchester. We do not need the freaking freeze ray at this point. We don't need shell gun. I think our other weapons at this point are kind of okay. I'll buy 1 key and then we'll leave. Save money for the next shop. Dun, dun, dun. Can't you red sash behind wallmonger? I don't know. I never use the item. Arcatraz says it seems like yes, you can cheese wallmonger with the Ring of Ethereal Form. Well, so I know that you can get behind the wall. My real question is, would that be enough to save you from death? And that's what I don't know the answer to. I actually don't know if being behind the wallmonger means that you'll live or not. So when you say you can cheese wallmonger, I think you gotta be a little bit more specific. Because there's one cheese that I know of, it's a shroomer! And there's one cheese that I don't know of. The don't know is, can you survive? We got more ammo. Okay, what needs ammo? There's a YouTube video saying that yes, you can. Oh crap, now I'm gonna have to release my own YouTube video and steal the views of the other one that you found. Off of what I presume is a very quick Google search. Actually, you know what? I don't know why, Arcatraz. You seem like a Bing man to me. Are you a Bingman? Wallmonger just parks at the bottom and shoots you until you finally kill it. We gotta try that now at some point. Oh, tiny gods, no. Who's the tiny gods? I hope you're not referencing me. Now we're getting like infinite ammo drops, which is fantastic. Bing is like the CCs of search engine. Hunt complete! I don't even know what happened. I didn't do any killing on the last room. Let's go, Shroomer's complete. Right, CC's, because we're talking about pizza. I still don't know which CC's you worked for when you were a teenager because there's like 4 different CC's on my Google results. Maybe I need to use Bing. I mean, we all know that Microsoft knows everything about you anyway, so what if I just type in, what restaurant did Arcatraz work at while he was a teenager? And it'll be like, CC's Pizza. How creepy would that be? I wish you got hit by the table tech. Mel Thompson just says a bunch of words. Hold on. Says Arcatraz was maybe Arcatraz was maybe appealing to the Laris and Panatis and maybe the goddess Anwe. Okay, sure. Freaking nerd. Only Ford is currently like 300 cc's, and that's way down from the heyday of buffets. Well, I don't. There were like multiple different results for cc's that are different brands. It's not the same restaurant. It's like I don't know which cc's. Not Bill Murray. Welcome. What? How you doing today? Arcatraz says the bad one. He worked for the bad one. Now is this bad like Lex Luthor? Ooh. It's pretty good. Bill Thompson says, all right, look, my S posting is verbose and refers to higher matters. A nerd I am, a nerd I will be. Nerd! Arcatraz says, it's the I don't want Subway, I guess CC's will have to do. Bad. Is it really that bad? Like, it's pizza. How bad could it be? I guess it could be Domino's level bad. It's the age-old question, spice or +1 to bullets? Hey, X, welcome, how you doing today? Or explosive rounds, actually. Branistan says, I could use some crazy bread. We all could use some crazy bread. What the hell? I'm like clipping through the... There's a spot on this texture that I clipped through. Oh no, it's actually a sensor bar. It's a very revealing wolfskin outfit here. Dun, dun, dun. think I'll just go for the Spice. +1 bullets is too good to pass up on. It gives us synergies too. The Spice would have been fine, but we're gonna get Spice theoretically anyways, and we're not gonna get enough that it's gonna really matter. It's not like we're gonna summon LJ anyways. Do-do-do. You know what? I don't really want to worry about charging the damn... black hole gun every 2 seconds. Why are my dodges so bad today? It's not the first time that I walked into a bullet trying to dodge it. How the run begins is how the run ends. Trying to dodge a bullet on a boss fight. I'm looking at you, Trigger Twins. Bullet Brothers. Spice makes you fast. Spice gives you 1 speed upgrade at a certain point of Spice. Oh, you're saying I should, maybe you're saying I should blame Spice. Yeah, I'll blame Spice for getting hit. That's a pretty good idea, actually. I didn't think about that. Arcatraz says this is all because you failed to face tank that bullet to save the water barrel. I had a poison gun. We were fine. Dun, 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 dun. Needs more black hole bees. I just hate having to charge the gun to use it all the time. And like literally that's it. That's the entire reason why I don't want to use it. I'm charging my laser. I'll use it down here on the next floor though. Why not? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, this will be fun. In the future, one of these days, we're gonna pick up makeshift cannon, and life is gonna be good. Maybe I'll get a run with homing bullets, and I'll be able to kill the boss in 1 shot. Due to all the homing effects. It's ammo! Yo, come here. Not what I meant to do. I was waiting for the Phoenix to do something, honestly. Chickens! I love when you get a black hole that RNG'd into chicken, and then all the enemies just turn into the chickens because the black hole RNG'd into chicken. Like this one is. There it goes. Turned into a chicken. Ah, I'm easily amused. Omelet time? You're right! We've got big bouncy egg boy. Oh my god, it was a chicken. He like beeline straight towards me. He's like, I remember you! Alright, Patriot's a pretty good gun. Now I'm gonna have to worry about my arch nemesis, chickens. Which reminds me that I need to still make an emote that is Agricrisia's red chicken. And create a new channel mascot of chicken. Chicken! Yes! It turned the undefeatable blob into a chicken, and by blob I mean block. Space-time warping bullets into chickens is so Gungeon, it's funny, says Who Dat Viewer. You know what's not funny? Walking into jam chickens constantly. Ah, good. What was the animated emote you put on the list this week, says Mud? Now, I have to ask you, is this because you don't remember or because you want to make sure that I remember? That I didn't fake it? Yo, dog, thank you for the key. I'll pet you when we're done with this room. Now I have to know. Dog got pulled away from me. I don't remember, says Mud. Arcatraz says, wasn't a fist a discussion at some point. I do believe, I do declare that it was, hold on, let me alt-tab, a animated fist. And also play Revita. That's my list. 1, animate fist. 2, play Revita. It's chicken! Look at him go! I love the chicken bullets. Oh my god, getting so much ammo. Well, actually, it's more like we don't need the ammo anymore, or as much ammo, because of the fact that we have table tech. Alright, let's do this. Arter Bobbert says yes. Revita. It's on the list, maybe. Nice bullets you got there, man. Oh, you know what? Slower enemy bullets thanks to the, thanks to the spice, I think. We only had like 3 or 4 spice, so it's not like a super spicy run. Maybe that could be on the list of games that I play that chat recommends. It would be Revita and Hyperlight Drifter. That'll be the first 2. You okay, dog? I'm kind of surprised my dog hasn't died yet. I don't know why sometimes my familiars die to various effects, but this time I had Black Hole Gun and my dog didn't die. Seems like an appropriate time for one of these. Oh god. You break the game enough, the dog logs off. I don't know what happens. Sometimes the dog just dies. And it's sad. Because I don't get my dog anymore. Goodbye, Mr. Evil Gunman. Unfortunately, you can't turn him into a chicken with a black hole. Although I wish. Alright, let's back out to the main menu. We need to grab our new gun. Oh boy. He's so excited. Now all I need is duct tape to show up in the same run as the freaking makeshift cannon. Go back to the breach. Once more into the breach. Yes. 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 Looks like you finished. The hunt goes on. Makeshift cannon. Feeling destructive? Deep in the hollow are 4 great statues. Destroy them 3 times. That'll take 3 runs because we always fight the 4 kings, except for the last run in which we didn't. Fantastic. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.